to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its... Striding in is Blake Perkins. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights.
The center fielder, number 3, Blake Perkins.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch.
Here's the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The shortstop, Lucius.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next will be Lucius Fox. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now here's the pitch.
That
pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Hernandez is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Batting third.
Next it'll be Nick Pratto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, Eric Pena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Stepping in now, Emmanuel Rivera. So ground this one fouled off to the left side. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Pena is off of first with 2 away. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Ready now is George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Perkins is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. First offering. Pitch popped up. Prado into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball. Semien absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That is good. The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. So Oscar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Pena able to track it down for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Tyler Gentry.
The left fielder, Tyler Gentry.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Jimmy Govern swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Next up, MJ Melendez trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And a flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And this is taken in for the 2nd out. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. This one's down to 3rd. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Third baseman, Santiago.
Standing in now, Santiago Espinal. 0-1 the count. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to 3rd on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Here's George Springer. This will swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the run will score from 3rd to make this a 4-2 game. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. He makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, someway, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Ready with the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Perkins finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Perkins. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the 3rd. Swing and a miss on the slide. Slider, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1 to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Lucius Fox digging in now. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's it.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And it's fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Nick Prado. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Left side of the infield into the shift. He's got it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to second, fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. First offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's inside.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations. Good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
3-1. 3 balls.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bullet back up the middle. Perkins will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan McBroom. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
2-0 now. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Eric Pena will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there. It's over his head. McBroom rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. In now, Emmanuel Rivera. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in next, Tyler Gentry. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Espinal's got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left.
Leading up for Toronto.
First offering on its way.
Alejandro.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gentry is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the back.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now back.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Perkins is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he scurries back to first base safely. Now into the box, Santiago Espinal. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Foul ball.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jimmy Govern. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Next to hit is MJ Melendez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Springer, still going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading up for the Jays, the second baseman, Marcus.
First offering on its way. Marcus Semien stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch.
ball 2. 2-1.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. So next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Low with a fastball here in the dirt eater. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gentry will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Into the box, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
5th inning here of a tie ball game. 4-4. In the air, down the line in left. Gentry is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Gentry gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nick Fredo. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Ryan McBroom is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early. A
swing and a high drive to right center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game, and he is out on the tag.
Now, right field, Eric Pena.
Into the box now, Eric Pena. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His third hit of the game. Throwing to second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. At the plate, Emmanuel Rivera, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes the left fielder. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Now the first pitch.
For the Jays, the catcher.
No balls and one strike. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
Up next to the lead. Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch here's a bit high. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays.
Leading off for Omaha.
Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Your attention, please.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey! Number 58.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Jimmy Govern is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
He'll go to the bag for one. Now at the plate, here is MJ Melendez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Gentry stands at first with 1 out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So now to the plate, Blake Perkins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. First pitch on its way. George Springer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2
Yeah, Matty, you
strikes.
see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hard hit towards center. Perkins is right there, 1 down. Next, here is Marcus Semien. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Count even now at 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The batter, number 11.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bo Bichette is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him. 1 left. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Lucius Fox. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter.
Stepping up is Nick Pratto.
Nope,
He'll
that's a
hold
ball.
off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already
2
walked
balls,
twice,
no
and that
strike.
pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was
Count,
way
2-1.
behind. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ryan McBroom will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The batter. The right field.
Julian Merriweather enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. To the plate now, Eric Pena. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
Leading up for Toronto, the right fielder.
Teoscar Hernandez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. Last time through was a base hit. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome.
Wow, contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Santiago Espinal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now a flare out to left center. Fox is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. A run for the Jays. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Tyler Gentry waits on deck. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Tyler Gentry is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fouled away. Rivera aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Jimmy Govern. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
Springer.
In there, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Liner. And there's one down now. Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Throw down to third. Snap throw from the catcher. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when it counts in his favor like this.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make them now.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
To second for 1, back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end. Spinning to...
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, lo que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real.